Well, welcome back DIY car guys and car girls. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I figured I would do an update video to explain why I haven't made a video in a while. Because for number one, it's cold outside, it's the holidays, and I'm just taking a little break from monkeying around with the S10. But don't worry, I got a lot of stuff for you guys. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing to the S10. I got parts, got some really cool parts to show you. They're in, I just gotta put them on. So today, that's what we're talking about. Okay, before I get to some of the parts I want to show you guys that we're going to eventually put into this guy next year, I want to talk about this. I'm not sure if I want to keep the 400 in here or if I want to put the LT1 back in. I know a lot of people are like, why would you go backwards with the LT1 when you got the 400? Well, the reason why is because I had more fun with the LT1 because I can pull up to any gas station, put 93 in it, and drive it all over the place. That's the one reason why I like this motor. And sometimes it's not about going faster, it's just about having more fun. So next year, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this guy back in there with the little better heads. Remember, this motor is still not a dud. This is a 357 cubic inch L21, a Gen 2 motor. It ran 990s on a 73 jet on the nitrous. And it ran a 1080 motor. And that's not bad for a motor you can put 93 in and drive freaking anywhere, any gas pump. Don't have to worry about octane. I guess you worry a little bit, you have to get 93. Maybe it's a bad 93, but we can always pull a little timing out. And this one isn't as sensitive to like octane as this one is. This one, I can put 93 in it, but I got to pull a good bit of timing out, and it's pretty much a dud with that timing pulled out. This one, I can run 34. That's where I made peak horsepower even on a race gas. So I can still use this guy and do pump gas friendly stuff. So that's just a thought about that. What do you guys think? Shout out to PTC, baby. They were the only ones who are willing to take my 10-inch and re-flash it to make it a little tighter for nitrous. I got to call them and figure out exactly what they did. They told me what they put in there, but I'm not sure how that translates into stall speed, so I'll give an update in that in a future video. But here, I want to show you guys the unicorn that I got that I'm very excited about. You ready? Oh, it's an ultra case. But it's not a 400. What is it? Holy moly, guys. Look at that. It is an ATI TH350 in a super case. How do you like them apples? I still got to get a tail shaft. But like I said, I've been in the background. I've been getting parts ready to get this truck to the next level as far as reliability. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna either keep the 400 or put the LT1 back in, but we're about to do something. And if I put the LT1 back in, you can guarantee we are gonna hit it over the head pretty hard with nitrous. And of course, we are going to put in a roll bar. I'm not gonna full cage it, but we're gonna have some bars going down to the frame to stiffen up so I have so much flex and have something to go over my head. So if I do happen to flip it, that's never, as I said, there's never the thought. You never want to flip your vehicle, but you need to have safety, and this S10 is definitely going fast enough that people have been getting on to me forever to put safety in it. This is not chromoly. I'm keeping it true to budget. This is just mild steel. It's pretty heavy, but we're not going to put the whole thing in there, but we're keeping my S10 true to budget. And let me show you one other thing. Since it's mild steel, we're going to put it in with a Harbor Freight flux core welder. I know some people think it's not strong enough, but I guarantee you that this is strong enough to weld that mild steel. Just kind of have to overweld it, get the heat really hot. But I have done tests with this guy, and I'm telling you, like, I have taken stuff that's this thick, like, you know, this thick, which is about as thick as that pipe, and beat it sideways, and the welds have not broke. So I'm still confident that this is gonna do it fine. A lot of people say you can't do it, but I'm gonna do it because we're gonna keep this S10 true to budget, and this is definitely budget. But I've done enough welding to feel very confident and that I can get it to not look like shit also. And just remember, every single thing on this truck, from exhaust to my steering shaft to brackets, anti-roll, every single thing on this truck has been done with a flux core welder. And I mean everything. So why not just do the cage? And one more reason why I haven't been making too many videos lately, and I've kind of slowed down, is I had a little bit of a health scare. And I'm telling you, it definitely scared the crap out of me. I usually consume a good bit of alcohol. I don't know if it had anything to do with drinking alcohol. It's something that's going on up here. I went to the doctor, been having these headaches, and one day I had a headache so bad, and I felt like I almost had I think I had a panic attack. My lips went numb. Everything kind of felt like pins and needles. Literally felt for like 30 minutes. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to call a hospital, but I started feeling better. But ever since that day, I've been having pretty bad headaches. I'm not sure what's up, so I have to go see a specialist. So I've been kind of slowing down a little bit, just taking it easy in the meantime. Once I feel up to it, I'll get back to all this grinding on the S10. But I'm also going to switch up a little something different that's a little more relaxing than grinding on cars and getting around all them fumes and all that. I was doing this before I got into cars. It was kind of my segue to cars, which was stereo equipment. So this is an old 10-inch that I don't even use anymore. It's in like they call them sonotube boxes, but it's actually sounded pretty darn good when I had it in the vehicle. It's been out for a while, so I have all this leftover car stuff, and I kind of got back into records with my wife. Let me show that real quick. So check this gem out. Woo! Turntable life, baby. We got Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. So we've been getting into like collecting records, and I like good sounding stuff. So I'm going to show you how to take your car stuff and turn it into home audio stuff if you have stuff laying around to make a cheap, really good sound system. Let me show you one more thing real quick. All right, so let there be light, baby. You guys are probably wondering what in the world is going on here. Well, if you're a car guy, chances are at one point in your life, if you liked it, you got into the boomy boomy car sound, right? So basically you might have amplifiers and speakers laying around that you don't have in your hot rod now because you want to make it lighter and you're taking it to the track and having fun racing it. But we can repurpose this and use it for your home theater system, now that you're an adult, right? So this actually sounds really, really good, and I've had this amp for a long time. This is a 300 watt old dual Walmart amp. You know, it has the low pass filter, the gain. All you do is take your home theater sub out from an inexpensive receiver, put it to this, and this guy right here is a 800 watt 66 amp inverter. I just got this because I'm kind of getting back into, like, you know, just playing around with car speakers because it's pretty fun. I like playing around with it because they're inexpensive and you can make really good quality sound on a budget for this stuff. Like I said, the fan on this guy was really loud, so I just cut a hole on top of this power supply. This basically, just, all it does is just take, you know, AC to DC, but you need a lot of amps to power some of these speakers and some of these amps. So this is a 66 amp converter from AC to DC, 800 watts. This is a 300 watt cheaper, you know, amp that I've had forever, and it powers a 12-inch over here for home theater. Check that out. How cool is that? So you can get some, you have stuff laying around, you can repurpose it for your living room for those movies and your home theater receiver. And this is all very inexpensive stuff, but it sounds great. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. It's just an update video. Don't worry, I ain't done. You know I ain't done. I'm not done making videos until I'm dead or I can't do them no more. So, if you like kind of how where the channel's going, let me know in the comments below. And until then, keep on wrenching. And now, keep on bumping. Peace.